Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. HVK all day. Let's get it, man. Reporting live from a higher dimension. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You see my hand? That's crazy, bro. Yeah, man, but I appreciate you guys tuning into another video, man. Hit that like button on your way in. Comment below and subscribe if you're new, okay? But, with that being said, the topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video is something that has been on my mind, and that is how, retention is the fountain of youth, okay? Retention is like the fountain of youth for guys, all right? This is like the best thing that you could do if you want to stay looking young, stay feeling young, okay? Um, all that good stuff, bro. Okay, so in this video, I just want to talk about how, being on SR is literally the fountain of youth. Okay, it really is, man, because ever since I've been on this journey, guys, I feel a lot more like youthful. I feel like I have a lot more vitality. Okay, because, I'm not wasting my energy. A lot of people really don't know the importance you know, of retention, man, because retention, what you're basically doing, obviously it's a lifestyle, right? Obviously it's a lifestyle, but basically what you're doing when you're not wasting your energy, you're holding on to a lot of nutrients within your body, okay? Your seed literally has a lot of nutrients within it. So what do you think that's gonna do internally, man? It's gonna keep you young, because when you're constantly, relapsing, guys, you're just taxing like your body, guys. You're really taxing your body, okay? You're really taxing your mind, your body, and your soul, okay? And in the way that manifests externally is basically, you just start looking older than you actually are. You start having like these gray hairs, or you start looking like ish, bro. You start looking like older than you actually are, man. It's because you're accelerating your aging process, right? And obviously, like, diet has to do with it as well. It isn't just, being a coomer, right? Um, but usually, like, when you're a depleted coomer, guys, that in itself is a bad habit. That in itself is something that destroys you from the inside out. But usually, people that are doing that on that low vibration, man, they're also, their diet is trash. They're probably getting drunk all the time. All that stuff, which it has to do with like that type of lifestyle, man. But when you get on retention, guys, you feel a lot more cleaner, from the inside out. So you're gonna start repelling things like alcohol. You're gonna start repelling things like junk food. You know, anything like toxic, bro. You're gonna start repelling all that, bro. Like, the more pure you start becoming on this journey, man, the more pure things you're gonna want to attract, right? So that's something that happened to me, like when I discovered this journey, guys. Is like I stopped wanting to drink alcohol. you know I stopped craving it. Like, I used to always look forward to, getting effed up and all that stuff, man. But ever since, like, being on this journey, guys, like, I feel like way more cleaner, like, from the inside out, right? Like, this is a very clean lifestyle, guys. Like, not only like mentally, right? You're not polluting your mind with all this BS, but also like spiritually, bro. Like, you feel more pure, like, on a spiritual level, okay? Because this world is very like tainted, guys. Like, this world is very corrupt. Everything is a trap for your energy out here, man. Everything is a trap for your soul and your mind. So, when you navigate around all these traps out here, all these matrix traps, bro, you start to, it starts to show, like, in your day-to-day life, man. You start moving smarter out here. You start moving more intelligently out here, man. You're not falling for all these things that people are falling for. So you basically take back your power, man. And like I said, man, like, retention is like the foundation to better things. Like I said, it's a lifestyle, but at the same time, when you start treating it as a lifestyle, man, like, you start feeling better about yourself, okay? So you're gonna respect yourself a lot more, and you're gonna have like a different outlook on life, man. You're not gonna want to hang around like toxic people. You're not gonna want to eat toxic food. listen to toxic music, all types of stuff, bro. Like everything around you just kind of starts to change on this lifestyle, man. On this SR lifestyle, uh, you're more into like things that is gonna make you feel good spiritually, right? And mentally and physically, all that stuff, man. Like mind, body, and soul, bro. You can't focus on one thing and neglect the others, because we are, if you would put it in a spiritual way, like multi-dimensional beings, right? Like we're not just a physical body, bro. We're a mind, we're a soul, we're energy, but we're also like flesh. Like we're a lot of stuff, man. So we can't neglect the different parts of ourselves that we are. Whew, man, that was deep. But that's true, man. You can't neglect all these different parts about yourself, man. Like a lot of people just focus on like physical, bro, like all that 3D, but they neglect the, energy and, their mentality and their soul, that's a part of them as well. And, being on retention, it shows you that, man. Like it shows you, like it makes you see life on a more like different level. Okay, it's like before retention, you were more like feeding the flesh, as they say, right? You're just on that short-term pleasure, just trying to feel good, like in your body, right? Just like cheap dopamine, right? But when you deny your flesh, as they say, you're not giving into all this like short-term pleasure and like worldly stuff, man. Like you start basically living more like in the spirit, right? And you start seeing life in a more spiritual type of way, in a more like harmonious type of way. Okay, so you start like moving completely different out here, man. And this video is going a little bit off topic to the original talking point that I was saying, man. Um, but basically, yeah, man, like retention, it does change the way that you see a lot of stuff, but at the same time, the original topic that I was talking about, guys, is how this is the fountain of youth. Okay, this is the fountain of youth for us, man. Because like I said, man, relapsing, releasing is very taxing to your body, bro. Because on a biological level, man, your body thinks that you're about to like create like another version of yourself, So it pulls out the best parts of you, It pulls out the nutrients from your bones, from your hair, from, your eyes, like everything that is about you, man, your essence. It literally, pulls out the best parts of you to create like another version of yourself. But, a lot of people, they're not doing that to create a family, bro. They're just like wasting their energy for no reason, because of this crazy, rampant, over-sexualized society, right? So their mind is being hijacked, bro. It's like they have no control over themselves, man. And it's pretty dangerous, guys. Like when you really think about it, how a lot of people operate in this matrix, guys. Like there's a lot of, like I said earlier, there's like everything is a trap out here for your energy. So when you see that, when you see things more on a spiritual level, like how everything is basically used against you, even your own energy is being used against you, man. Like obviously it's normal to be attracted to women, right? But how this world operates, bro, is like they use that against you, bro. They use your own attraction to the opposite sex as a weapon to destroy yourself, right? With all this lust and all this pornography and all this BS out here, man. All this social media and everything is over sexualized, bro. And it's like that on purpose. If you haven't realized that by now, if you're on this journey, you already know that by now. But a lot of people are just kind of blind to this. They just, they're victims to these traps out here. And so yeah, man, like this journey does keep you young. Okay, it really does keep you young because you're not taxing your body anymore. Okay, so with that, your body continues to develop, and it starts to show, bro. And the ways that it starts to show is like you just look healthier, bro. You just look more vital. You have a glow in your eyes. You have the glowing skin. Your hair feels a lot more softer. Your skin feels a lot more like nourished. Everything like feels way stronger, way more healthier, bro. I have like, looking back on like old pictures or old videos of myself, bro, like I was young, but I looked like ish, bro. Always being effed up and just not being on SR, guys, like that really taxes your body. That really taxes everything about you, man. So when you're on SR, guys, when you're living a healthy lifestyle, when you are combining all these things, right? Like you're basically, living more healthy, bro, it's gonna show. And SR is like one of the best things that you could do because you're not wasting like those nutrients within your body, bro. You know, you could really tell the difference in how you feel, bro. Like after a relapse, you could definitely feel like the difference in how you feel, not only energetically but like mentally. And you just, especially like if you relapse like a lot, you're gonna look like a zombie, bro. You're gonna look like a zombie out here, man. And the reason I guess I wanted to make this video was because lately, guys, every single person that I've talked to, they always, it's usually a common thing that comes up in the conversations, like, oh, how old are you, right? So every single person that I've been talking to lately, they always ask me like, oh, how old are you? And then I tell them, and I'm 26, by the way, and they always think that I'm way younger than that. Okay, they always say something like 22, uh, in the low 20s, right? I had this kid say that he thought that I was like 18 or something, right? And every single person that I talk to, guys, like they always say a lower number, and that's just proof right there, bro. Like people think that you're younger than you actually are. And bro, I would look completely younger without the beard, right? But I like the beard because it gives like more structure to my face, right? And especially, you know, um, I used to have a job where I would always have to shave it, and I hated it, bro. So now that I don't have to do that anymore, I'm just letting it grow. I'm taking care of it, and soon it's gonna be all filled up. But it doesn't look that bad, guys. It really doesn't. Um, the beard just makes me look more mature, I guess. But that's kind of a little bit off topic. But this journey does make you feel and look a lot more younger than you actually are, guys. Okay. um, because it's not only like the nutrients that you're wasting, it's also energy. Okay, nutrients and energy and replenishing your body. And like I said, if your diet is trash on top of that, and on top of you constantly relapsing, bro, you're just accelerating your aging process, man. Because looking back on my old life, bro, I you know I used to have like a lot of white hairs. I used to have a lot of like random white hairs, bro, for no reason. And looking back on it now, like I think that might have been the reason, bro. It's just like deficiencies, like different vitamin deficiencies that kind of manifested in like just the discoloration of my hair and stuff like that, or you know dandruff, or just all different types of stuff like that. I mean, joint pains, random like aches and stuff like that. Like being on SR, guys, like you feel more flexible, you feel more agile. Your body literally feels more younger, feels more youthful. You start looking more youthful. And if you're combining retention with like a clean diet, bro, you're just gonna amplify the glow. Okay. And like even if your diet isn't perfect, bro, you're still gonna look a lot better than you did back then, right? You are. And it's like a slow process, bro, but it's definitely noticeable. It's definitely noticeable. And yeah, man, like you just start looking way better, bro. Like you just literally start looking way more healthier than your previous self. Okay, and then people start noticing as well, and you start getting like compliments. People thinking that you're younger than you actually are, and that's great, man. I'd rather look younger than I actually am than older than I actually am, right? So I think that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I really wanted to talk about, bro. How retention is the fountain of youth. It really is the fountain of youth. And another thing I want to mention is like if you ever notice like people at a store, right? Like couples at a store, there's always like I'm pretty sure everybody has seen this before, where there's like a couple, right? And the guy, he looks all like drained, and then his girlfriend or his wife, she looks all like healthy and vital and stuff like that. Is that dude is just accelerating this aging process, bro. He's probably just clapping cheeks every night or whatever, bro, and he's just like depleting himself, man. And I don't know, man, like it's just wild to think about, bro. It's just wild to think about how like you know, we are just programmed to think that it's just nothing, you know, it's just like something that we could just waste with no consequences, bro. And if you look at nature, guys, like uh on like even in nature, guys, like animals don't waste their essence for no reason. They just do it for procreation, bro. And that is instinctively wired into them, bro. And it's just like humans are just kind of different, bro. Like humans are just more destructive in their own self, bro. Like humans like to destroy themselves, man. Consciously or unconsciously, man. But most of the time it's unconsciously. But there's a car that just decided to pull up right in front of me, man, as I'm shooting this video. But I don't care, man. I'm gonna still record it. But that's all I wanted to talk about, man. Is like this journey is the fountain of youth. You know, this journey will keep you looking young for years. You know, you will start aging backwards. You know, you will start having more nutrients in your body. You know, your hair will stop falling out. That's another thing that I noticed, bro. Like your hair and everything about you becomes stronger, bro. You know, because you're holding on to a lot of vitamins, man, and nutrients and like all these good things to have, man. You know, you are holding on to that, and it's like replenishing and nourishing your body. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to talk about that real quick. So with that being said, hope you guys have a good day, and I'm out. Peace.